What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Zay. I'm back on my channel, and today I am revisiting something that I have been meaning to get back to for a long time. Just kind of for personal reasons. It's time for some death battle. Man, I have loved this series. I'm pretty sure I have, for a while, at least up until like the last year, I've watched like every single death battle. I always like how they like deeply analyze animated characters and pit them against each other. Like, I just think it's really fun. I don't always like believe how some fights should turn out because I'm like, I just favor a character more. That's just part of the fun of it, right? I think I like stopped watching for a while because I was meaning to do reaction to them, but I had really bad scheduling, so I could never like figure it out. But then I didn't want to watch them in my free time because I still wanted to do them, so I just kind of never did it. But now I am, and there's a bunch of death battles I need to catch up on, and I'm pretty sure they're still releasing them weekly. I may be wrong, not entirely sure, but it's as good a time as any to get back into this. So there's a lot to catch up on. Make sure you guys subscribe so you can see my later reactions to it. But hey, let's just go ahead and get into this battle. This one is going to be Blake versus Mikasa. I only really know Blake. I haven't watched enough Attack on Titan to know about Mikasa, and I could be saying the name completely wrong. I just know a lot about Blake Belladonna because I have watched a whole bunch of RWBY. Speaking of which, I had started watching RWBY on my channel like a year and a half ago, and I was meaning to get back to that as well. That's something that I'll be going back to for sure. And I know a lot about her, and there's probably some stuff that I've missed in like the newest season of it that I might not know, like any feats that she's done, something like that. Not entirely sure, but I'm already going to be favoring Blake in this fight. But hey, we'll see what happens right about now.
Blake Belladonna, the
Yeah.
feline huntress from RWBY.
And Mikasa Ackerman, the giant killing scout from Attack on Titan.
These two reluctant heroes are fighting for a better world.
What'll happen when they go toe-to-toe to see who's the swingiest and the cuttiest? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Woo! And hold on, I see that it's a 3D fight. That's already got me hooked. It's a 3D fight. We already locked in. I will also say that as a RWBY watcher, I definitely got the sense that like Blake was inspired at least by Attack on Titan, just because of the way that she fights, the weapon she has, kind of thing. It just kind of makes sense to me. So this should be a pretty good fight.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable.
I wonder if JFK was thinking about anime cat girls when he said that.
Despite the world of Remnant being home to a plethora of magical beings, the Faunus were subject to discrimination from humanity.
That's so dumb. How can humans be racist against Faunus? Aside from looking slightly different, they're basically exactly the same. Oh, I get it.
For most of her youth, Blake Belladonna worked with the Faunus activist
Hey, yo,
organization.
since when was Blake 19? For real? Yo, I thought they were all still like... I thought they were supposed to be high schoolers at this point. Like, did I really get so far behind that they like graduated? Yo, how much time has passed?
The White Fang. But when her parents expressed concern at its growing violent tactics,
Beauty and
she
the
ran
Beast.
away
Okay,
to join them fully.
Yeah, Ginger Kylo Ren's influence
Dislikes
was making it
social
all
interaction
cat girl
and
supremacy.
Adam.
Believing the
We
Faunus
don't
deserved
talk
to
about
rule
Adam,
the world
even though
instead
he's
of
a
humans,
dope character.
Adam Taurus turned the White Fang into a terrorist organization, with the young, impressionable Blake in tow. Now Blake got to put her superhuman Faunus abilities to the test as a guerrilla fighter.
She's not a gorilla, Wiz. She's clearly a cat.
Okay.
Dingus.
That's
Forgot
not
about
what
how
As a
these
clearly
speed.
cat Faunus, Blake's got superhuman strength, speed, and endurance. She can see in the dark and even pick up on sounds regular humans can't hear.
Blake has also unlocked her aura, the manifestation of one's soul. Similar to the Eastern concept of chi, Blake can use her aura to passively withstand intense damage. Though if it's overtaxed, she will be as defenseless as any ordinary human.
Her
I'm pretty sure that they've I know that they've used Yang in a death battle before, and Weiss. They have used Weiss before, and I'm pretty sure Yang won and Weiss lost. I don't think they've used RWBY in a battle. If they do, I honestly wonder who she would fight. But I'm honestly just rooting for the RWBY crew at this point.
Aura survived this huge flying monster called the Nevermore crashing.
Yeah, I know they've used
twice.
this feat before.
Measuring
for sure.
the size of the Nevermore compared to the stone structure it shattered, we can gauge it had to have fragmented over 2,000 cubic meters of rock.
That means Blake's
Well,
Aura
it's
ate
these
over
type of
4
measurements
tons
where
of
I'm just like,
TNT without even
how
breaking.
though?
I guess you could say she
Even
no,
if you have the
sold it.
writer say how tall they are,
Don't try that again.
how
I'll
do they
cut you with
gauge
a
the
sword
height
as
of
sharp
the
as
like
Gamble's
beast?
shroud.
Unless the writer
It's everything you
specifically
could ever
said.
want in
Like, I
a
don't
sick
get it.
anime combo weapon. Part katana, part kasurigama, and it wouldn't be RWBY if it wasn't part gun. Hell, its sheath is a sword too. That's just showing off, and I like it.
The 96-meter-long elastic ribbon attached to the katana's hilt lets Blake use Gamble's shroud as a grappling hook for maneuverability and creative attacks. An invaluable asset for the White Fang and her new boyfriend.
Well, until he threatened to blow up a bunch of innocent people. Now, instead of a bad boy, he's just a boy that is bad.
Oh my
Horrified,
gosh.
Blake turned her back on Adam and the White Fang, and for the second time in her life, she ran away.
Like running away is her superpower.
In a sense, it is. Blake's aura allows her to manifest a unique ability, or semblance, called Shadow. Born from her desire to escape, Blake can create a brief, intangible clone for deception, evasion,
Shadow
or
clone,
even
just
to
no.
propel
I'm
herself
not
through
gonna
the air.
stop.
You can combine them with different kinds of dust, which is basically magic gunpowder. Fire dust clones will explode on impact, while ice will freeze you solid. Though once she runs out of aura, that's it for her semblance too. Wiz? Buddy?
I got confused by the chibi in the background. What was happening?
Don't worry, just some
Wait,
biological
what?
cloning. Don't ask if I'm the original. I genuinely don't know anymore.
Wait a minute. I know that they've had these like lore running jokes things with the show. Like what? Since when has he had clones? He doesn't even, bro. This man turned into Twice from My Hero, bro. He don't even know if he's the original.
Alone again, Blake lacked purpose and a place to call home. Until she reached Beacon Academy. There, she learned to be a huntress, a soldier of peace sworn to protect the land from monsters and any that would do it harm.
And she wouldn't do it alone. Blake would join up with fellow huntresses in training, Weiss Schnee,
The
Yang
gang.
Xiaolong, and Ruby Rose to make Team RWBY with a W.
She didn't just find teammates, but friends as well.
Feelings gross. Don't worry, the power of
Easily
friendship didn't get in the way of her kicking some ass.
Spider
In fact, it made her even
Drone.
better at it. She's defeated the gangster
Roman
Roman Torchwick,
Reese?
the
Who's
kaiju-sized Sea
Reese?
Fei Long, and the assassins Mercury and Emerald, and they could dodge natural lightning.
Comparing the distance they traveled relative to the lightning bolt, we can determine they were moving over 26,000 meters per second, nearly 80 times the speed of sound.
She even managed to stand up to Adam and all his mom just doesn't understand energy. with
That
the help
scene
of a
was
new, way
dope.
less toxic partner.
I remember that
so long,
scene.
you abusive a-hole.
No easy feat considering Adam was strong enough to pulverize this massive spider droid with his moon slice, a feat worth over 4 tons of TNT.
Not too bad for a bootleg Virgil, and Gamble Crowd could make hits like that over and over before breaking.
Despite her troubled past, Blake would never stop fighting for a better,
They really do like
more
level
equitable
up their
world.
animation.
She was done running.
season
With
after
her friends
season.
at her side, she would face the future head on.
So long.
I have never seen that game before. Look kind of lame though. Honestly, if it wasn't for Yang, Blake would be my favorite. Weiss is at the bottom, not because like she's exudes that type of energy really. I don't really know. It's like Weiss, RWBY, Blake, Yang, kinda. And depending on what the moment is, it switches. So, but yeah.
Welcome to Scenic Shiganshina.
Attack on
Enjoy
Titan,
the rustic
one of the
medieval
best series
architecture,
around that I
party populace,
still haven't
and-
watched enough of.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yep, that can't be good.
Cowering behind enormous walls, the last remnants of humanity were driven to near extinction by the arrival of the monstrous Titans.
Despite that, little Mikasa Ackerman lived a happy, normal life.
Also 19,
until
cool.
her parents
Alright.
were brutally murdered in front of her. But never fear,
classic.
the Una reversed the shit out of those assholes. Eren Yeager, another pint-sized psychopath in training.
Adopted by Eren's parents, Mikasa and Eren somehow lived a happy, normal life.
No, they didn't.
Until all their friends and family were brutally murdered by Titans. I'm
Yeah.
sensing a pattern here.
With barely anyone in her life lasting long.
I don't know if they've used Eren Yeager in a death battle before, because I'm pretty sure they've used both of these descriptions before. Blake doing the whole Huntress thing and the new thing with the Nevermore, and this with the parents being eaten alive and
Longer than a 25-minute episode, Mikasa became Eren's guardian angel.
Certainly a valuable asset to Eren, who devoted his life to exterminating the Titan threat.
Together, they joined the military and got their hands on some sweet Titan slaying gear, the vertical maneuvering equipment, or VMI.
Also known as omnidirectional movement, or ODM gear in the anime, it allows Mikasa to fight the towering Titans at their own
ODM
level.
is cooler.
ODM gear comes with two 20 to 30 foot long iron wire spears she can separately aim and shoot. It'll hook into any surface. They'll allow her to swing around like a steampunk Spider-Man.
She can zoom through the air and change directions on a dime with a special fan on her back that fires pressurized gas.
Farting. That's called farting, Wiz.
Propeller at speeds up to 366 kilometers per hour. That's almost a third the speed of sound.
Assuming she can reach top speeds in a second, that's over 10 G's of force, 10 times Earth's gravity.
For reference, astronauts withstand about 3 G's of force during liftoff, and fighter pilots can withstand up to 9 G's for a second or two during aerial combat. Even just 6 G's for a sustained period of time can be fatal for a human being, but Mikasa can survive almost twice that much and fight giant monsters at the same time.
That insane speed makes her especially deadly.
I'm pretty
when
sure
she
that's
whips
faster
out
than
her
the speed they
special
gave
Titan-slashing
Blake.
swords made of ultra-hard steel. And that's exactly the term I'd use to describe myself after watching what they can do to a Titan.
Despite their name, they're rather fragile, at least relative to the super tough Titan skin they have to repeatedly cut. So Mikasa carries a set of 12 that she can easily dispose of and replace mid-combat.
Yeah, that kind of became a problem when some super intelligent Titans started sporting crazy tough armor.
What the-
That's when Mikasa breaks out the big guns, the Thunder Spears.
Essentially
Okay.
proto-bazookas, the Thunder Spears are thrown like javelins. They're sharp enough to pierce even the armored
Jeez,
Titan's
man.
hide. And
What?
once their fuse is severed, they'll explode, devastating anything within range.
Shattering the armored Titan's
my
armor is no
gosh.
joke. It was tough enough to tank punching a hole through Wall Maria.
By measuring the size of the gate in comparison to, let's go with this guy, we can determine the armored Titan violently fragmented over 1,000 cubic meters of rock.
That'd take.
See, okay, now I can see how this fight is going to be like very one side. Like it's going to be an uphill battle for one character purely because of how fast she moves and because of her weaponry. Like it's kind of ridiculous.
Over 18 tons of TNT, enough to level a city block, and the Thunder Spear shreked it. No surprises here. If you're too close to one of its blasts, it's game over.
Despite the awesome power at her
I
fingertips,
need to watch
Mikasa only
this.
really joined the military to watch over and protect Eren.
Like a loving mother hen of death. And that became way harder once Eren learned he could also turn into one of those super intelligent Titans.
Now
Jeez.
humanity's greatest weapon against the Titan menace, Eren was at the center of all major anti-Titan operations, which meant Mikasa was there too, ruthlessly dispatching anyone that might harm him.
Get over yourself, Eren. So what if your childhood home was destroyed by a Titan? You're living rent-free in this girl's head. And it could be worse. It could be Armin. Man, like she's programmed to protect him.
You're not off base. Mikasa's last name isn't inconsequential. Ages ago, the Ackermans were bioengineered to be subservient super soldier royal guards to the mighty Eldian Emperor.
What?
Wherever all that shit came from, Mikasa's got the Ackerman blood coursing through her veins. The same blood that gives her a fraction of a Titan's power without transforming. Holy crap!
It's that power that allowed Captain Levi, another actor.
Hey, yo, who's writing this, bro? Who's writing this show? Are you serious? I already thought it was weird when they had Eren turn into a Titan, to be honest. Like, what the... Like what? Dude.
To dodge point-blank bullets. That's over Mach 2, and Mikasa can easily keep up with him.
It also lets her subconsciously tap into the combined experience and battle instincts of Ackerman's past. She's like the avatar of Titan murder.
Yo.
Unfortunately, this blood bond with Eren means that even when he goes too far, she's obligated to protect him, kind of like a robot.
I don't buy it, Wiz. She doesn't love him because of her DNA. She loves him because he's the only one who stood up for her when she couldn't stand up for herself. When she looks at him and the rest of her friends, she sees a hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow, Boomstick. That was touching.
Lies!
She has fart powers.
Okay.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
I'm not listening to another word of this. No point.
See, as weird as it probably is, because that description breakdown was ridiculous, it's clearly one of the most popular shows out there right now. So, like, I need to get my act together.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
I'm still rooting
But
for
first,
Blake.
if you
I
gotta
don't
level
care.
up, but right now, it's
It's
time for a death battle!
Let's go. 3D.
Hey! Civilians were supposed to evacuate this area hours ago! Get the hell out of here! They're coming! You deaf? I said get the hell!
See now. You know what? Never mind. Let's just watch this. Nice move. Nice move. Can you keep up? I don't think so.
Are those 2 sets of ears? She must have 4 times the hearing.
Huh? Okay. Okay. Right. She can outrun bullets, so the guns are already a no-go. Nice. Ooh, nice combo. The biggest concern is the limits that Blake has. Whoa. That was clean. That looked clean. Her recovery is insane. Woo! Okay. How many blades are they gonna have her go through? Yeah, there it is. Oh. Oh. She can tank those hits though. Mm-hmm. Hold on, did they just... Oh, those. I thought they gifted her more blades. Dead? Okay.
Gotcha this time.
No, you don't. Okay, there it is. That's the... Yeesh. No way! What? No way! Bro, dude. Yo, I totally thought Blake was gonna die. What? Hey, yo. Okay, look. It's kind of the classic thing that at least in my head, that death battle gives a lot more, not even more accolades or like feats for one person, but they kind of give more numbers, or they kind of, the way that they describe it, they use a tone that's very like overt. That's kind of like, yo, this is insane. But then it's like, they flip it so that it'd be like, but it's still nothing compared to this, that they didn't like go into as much detail as. But dude, I totally thought Blake was done.
The winner.
All right.
Blake Belladonna.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm glad she won. I'm honestly just glad she won. I don't know if it's that accurate. I'm just glad that my girl Blake won. I technically did predict it, so that means I was right. All right. Hey, and you already see it. I've seen the thumbnail for this before. I still don't get the matchup, but hey, that's gonna be the next one. I'm gonna do Poe versus Iron Fist next. That's gonna be coming soon as well. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like on this video, comment down below what you thought, and subscribe to the channel. Click the little notification bell so you get notified of uploads. I do more than just react. Yeah, I don't know if I should do like different channels or not at some point, but I'm not doing that yet because I don't know. So subscribe, click the notification bell. It's free, you know, it's free. Just saying, it's free. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in another video. Peace.